Hello and welcome back to another Onkruid video, welcome back to another unedited Soulstone Survivors video, where we will attempt the second map again on Curse level 5. We're playing with the Elementalist today. I haven't played with this guy in a while, but in terms of runes, the build is very similar to what we are used to what we have been using in our success stories. Let's talk about the elephant in the room and not ignore its existence, because it's clearly there. I'm still sick. I'm still talking very nasally. My nose, my nostrils are blocked. My sinuses are probably also just clogged up. And I'm not having the best time, you know, but I still wanted to record some Soulstone Survivors. They always say that male people, so yeah, men, are always like overdoing their illness. Whenever they're ill, they pretend like they are bedridden, about to die, about to breathe their final breath, and really just pretend like they have the hardest time in the world right now and they are about to lose their life, you know? And I don't want to be that way, but I feel like I kinda am, but just because my body doesn't want to do anything else, you know? My girlfriend has been telling me that I look sick for the past days, and she kept on repeating it, because I still always look sick, and I look sicker and sicker. And I can't help it, you know, even if I wanted to remain strong and make it seem like I have everything under control and I'm not that sick, just because of all the nasal talking, because of all the coughing, because of all the headaches and stuff, it's not working. Lava shield, never seen that before. Cool, let's go for it. That was a lot of experience. Some area effect on the glacier. I don't know, you know, I don't know if it's gonna be enjoyable to watch a sick guy play Soulstone Survivors at all. Because some people might watch this on their second screen, and it's not that handy if you are trying to listen to something really chill, really calm, and then all of a sudden it gets interrupted with the loudest coughing sounds in existence. Because that is exactly what is happening. We have just filled up our ability bar with the most random assortment of skills out there, but let's just see how it works. Let's see if we can get somewhere with this, you know. As soon as the first set of lords spawns, we will have a nice idea about what's happening. Looked it up a while back when I was talking about Lord Solar Power. I mentioned that I didn't quite know where she was from. I thought it was either like New Zealand or Canada, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that it was in fact New Zealand, that she is a performing artist based in New Zealand, or well, born in New Zealand at least. Even more than this, we have gotten quite a lot of cast frequency upgrades already. It's very nice. Something that's less nice is that my mouth is producing a whole lot of saliva. Also, I haven't been talking that much lately, or the past couple of days, because, well, if you sound like this, nobody's gonna take you seriously either way, so you might be better off just shutting up. And I also haven't been to work today or yesterday. Behemoth, some extra maximum health, another fire shield. We really have a lot of rotating around us right now. I might want to get rid of the lightning beam, replace it with something else if I get the opportunity. And here we go, our first set of lords. How are we doing against them? Let's move in nice and close, try to have our lava shield pop against them. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Nothing too crazy, but we are dealing some substantial damage so far. Hypothermia, that's gonna be awesome. Not right now, because right now we only have the glacier that applies slow, but I think we will get more and more application effects during this run. I don't necessarily want anything of this, but I do still want to replace our lightning beam, and that went quite well actually. Just got rid of 3 lords easily. You know, let's go for that vortex for now. We might replace it in the future still, but I feel like that vortex is gonna help us group up the enemies, and we can then dash into there with our lava shield and really try and get the most out of it. The arcane disc might not be the best weapon for us. We might be better off with like an arcane trail type deal, where moving around and moving in between the enemies is really gonna be the main gist of our build. Some more magnetic upgrades, sure, leveling up quicker. We always like that. Might is also quite nice. I see vortex, flame wave. Flame wave might be better than meteor if we are in fact gonna move in between enemies. Beautiful. Another fire shield. We have like 2 or 3 of them already. And we really just have a lot of orbs circling around us. Also makes me feel a bit safe. Do you guys feel safe in life in general? I had a class on anxiety, and one of the topics that we talked about was whether people right now were more anxious than people in the past. And one of those questions they used to investigate that question, one of the interview questions they used, was whether people felt less safe in the environment right now. And people didn't necessarily feel less safe, except for, if I remember correctly, except for women when they have to traverse the street alone. And I find that extremely sad but very understandable, because I know how much catcalling and stuff happens to women. And it's quite disgusting. I mean, you should just leave them alone. If you want to say something to a woman that you see on the street and you want it to be something positive, just give her like a friendly compliment, you know? For example, like, oh, your hair looks really nice or something. Don't start whistling, don't start yelling at them like, ooh, damn, hot sexy mama. I don't think anybody yells like that, but just, you know, something light-hearted, something nice and easy. If you do want to say anything, just like, oh, that's a nice scarf, or oh, nice, your hair looks really good today. It's so easy to make someone's day with just the smallest effort, if you just give them a nice small little compliment. How are we doing? I feel like we definitely need a movement speed or another dash upgrade, because otherwise our build that is focused on moving in between the enemies is not going to be the best fit for us. Even more relentless, that's fine. We are getting rid of the bosses quite easily though, so that's beautiful. This is the final guy right here. We're taking a little damage. Let's move along. Let's pick up one of these. Some maximum health. Some armor power. Beautiful. We have some potential here, you know. Even though it's not similar to all the other builds we normally use, we definitely have some potential here, I feel like. Oh yeah, there we go. You know what I did last night? I ate a pizza cheeseburger from Domino's. It had been a while. It was taken off the menu because I feel like I was probably the only person in Belgium or the entire world crazy enough to eat the pizza cheeseburger, but it was my favorite Domino's pizza. My favorite pizza in general for a while. But now they have it back on the menu. And they changed something up in the recipe, I think, because it was even tastier than how I remembered it. The cheese was grilled better. I think it was put on the broiler, put under the broiler a bit longer or something, or different cheese was used. Because man oh man, some bites, it felt like you were biting into that nice crusty part of your lasagna when it comes out of the oven, right? Really, really a delicious pizza. And I'm so glad to have it back on the menu. I don't think Domino's pizza is my favorite pizza. I would much rather have like a fresh pizza with fresh ingredients and stuff like that. But Domino's is definitely also a pleasant experience always. It's consistent food, you know. And consistency makes you feel safe. That's what we were talking about, right? Did we ever finish that line of thought? So yeah, because people don't report feeling less safe, it was also seen as evidence for that people probably don't feel more anxious than people in the past felt. Oh. Stupid of me to move into the flamethrower's path. Man, I definitely need some movement speed or something. Because right now dodging is quite a struggle. Come on, we got this though. Oh, it's a lot of damage. I'm sorry. Man, I really shouldn't be recording, you know. But the Soulstone Survivors videos aren't gonna make themselves. And if I ever want to reach episode 200, I can't take too many breaks, you know. Multicast, legendary upgrade. I'm struggling. Quite some nice damage through the incantation of ice right there. The incarnation of ice, rather. But I would definitely love to just give me some movement speed, you know, just something. Come on. I'm gonna banish the regular old Leviathan. Ah, come on, I want movement speed. I need to move around faster. Let's get back in there. Try and deal some nice damage to the bosses over here. Come on. The ice guy is almost gone. Oh shit, that's my second revive. I definitely need to be more careful. I don't want to have to try the same map 3 times. Like, really, that's not gonna be enjoyable to watch. But if I take 55 damage randomly, I mean, what else do you expect, you know? I am gonna lose. Where's the movement speed? I just want movement speed, please. Oh, healing crystal, yes please. This is insane. All I'm asking for is a movement speed or a dash upgrade. Normally we always get 20 of them when we don't want it, but now that we're actually looking for that upgrade, of course we don't receive any of it. Let's make sure we are not in the flamethrower. Oh, I don't want Frostbolt. Multicast legendary upgrade, sure, that's all cool, but where is the movement speed? You're about to die. I I don't want to, I just want to finish this, please. Get into harm's way again. We're standing in the fire, sadly, but we don't have enough speed to move out. And the next bosses are here, yeah, this is it. 7 health. I don't think we're gonna be able to achieve victory here. I thought we were doing so great, I thought we were doing amazing, but the movement speed is just really killing us, because we don't have the... We are not Usain Bolt cosplay enough to actually get out of harm's way. So I think this is going to be the end of our little adventure right here. Because we can just stay moving around until we level up. Maybe get a little bit of more health back. But all in all, this ain't it, chief. This ain't it at all. Where's all the health crystals? When you need them. Ay. It's not great. It's not great. The build looked cool though. Can't deny that, with all the things circling around us. It feels like we are a planet and we have just multiple things orbiting us. But it's not gonna be easy to actually achieve a victory. Read an interesting article yesterday, actually. I also made a short about it, so some people might have already seen it, but it was about the consolidation of the video game industry, which basically talks about like some companies are really becoming monopolies in the video game world, and they are buying up all other video game publishing studios. Like, for example, the Embracer Group from Sweden, but also, for example, Tencent from China, the people that bought Riot Games, the company that made League of Legends. And it's something with potential, because of course a lot of money is invested into the gaming world that way, but it's also something with potential dangers. Because a lot of people, a lot of individual small game designers will not be able to creatively really create whatever they want anymore. They will have to fit into they will have to fit into the kind of... What the hell is wrong with me? My brain shut off. The larger companies will decide, no, we want these types of games. We want a mobile game with high replayability and microtransactions, and you need to produce that. And they won't be able to kind of influx their creative ideas into the games that much anymore, I think. So it has potential, but it also has a lot of dangers. We need to achieve some victories, and I need to stop recording when I'm sick, because these videos are just hot ass. Still, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.